So here we go, F.A.M.E routine A, star jumps in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standard star jumps, full range, hands meeting at the top. We do 10 reps of this variation and then move one to the front, one to the side with the arms swinging through the hips, different variation. Same action with the legs, jumping side to side, frontal plane, and then moving on from that variation to a front raise and a lateral raise. We'll do 2 to the front and then raise to the side, as you'll see, front and lat raise, front and lateral, same action with the legs. Moving on from there to jump rope style, arms over the top, interlocking left over right, right over left on each rotation. Moving on from there to opening up the chest, palms down to palm up, final variation, and then lastly into standard star jumps to finish off. Last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, body rotations in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the key here is keep the tension on the band over the back of the shoulders, outstretch the hands, don't let the band pull your hands back towards your torso. So keep that tension, and we're going for 10 full range rotations, 180 degrees, then do 10 more speeding up, and then come into this spread eagle, bent over row, Russian twist exercise. So sets of 10, full range at reasonable speed, and then 10 more faster, but keep the same range of motion. And the third 10, just let the band pull your shoulder blades together at the back, spread eagle, bent over row shape, soft bend in the knees, and then Russian twist away for the next 10. Last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up and over with a side stretch to the left and the right in 3, 2, 1. Up and over, keep some tension on the band, and on the side stretch, my lower hand, I'm trying to stretch that down towards my knee. I'm trying to get my upper hand as high over my head as possible. So maximising the extension on the band and try and let it pull just behind my head, just behind my ear, as you see there, once again in the frontal plane. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, keep coming, big stretch to the left and to the right, keep that tension on the band, looking good. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Low halos coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Low halo, legs astride, hips facing forward, toes facing forward, and I'm flexing my shoulders, my elbows and my wrists, and I'm trying to flex and extend my wrists as I come forward. And it's a halo, so my head is the center of the action, trying to reach as far back as possible, getting some tension in the upper back as well as through the shoulders. 30 seconds one way and then 30 seconds the other. There we go, half and half. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, posterior chain stretch in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then posterior chain stretch, 4-part movement. We're going all the way up over the head, all the way down, loosening off the back, side stretch to the left and side stretch to the right. On the upward stroke, what I'm doing is rotating my palms towards me so the thumbs are out, and this keeps my elbows closer in. All the way up, all the way down. After about 5, you'll notice your back loosens up. So if you're going for your fingertips, then go for the next finger joint down towards your knuckles, down towards your palms as your back loosens off. So stretch increasingly further as you go. And on the side stretch, try and anchor that bottom hand so you rotate up and out about the lower hand, if you see what I mean. Once again, reaching further down, stretching it all out, stretching out the posterior chain as you go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, high halos with a little bit of circumduction in 2, 1. Okay then, high halos and the circumduction, the conical movement around the shoulder. We're starting with the arms horizontal, small circles, getting bigger, getting bigger, getting bigger, taking it up into arms vertical. Trying to get the biggest circle we can, just keeping some tension on the band though. And then starting big, getting down to small circles. There we go. So, and then we change directions. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then once again taking that down to arms horizontal again. So we start arms horizontal to arms vertical, change directions, arms vertical to arms horizontal. Sounds complex, but it's not. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Band pull apart to the front and to the rear in 3, 2, 1. For the band pull apart, your hips are forward, your toes are forward, and you're pulling down. Get some good tension on the band, just pulling down to your sternal notch just above your chest, 2 to the front and then 2 to the back. Pulling those shoulder blades together at the back. Notice it comes down in a curved motion, not straight down. So keep that tension through the shoulders and into the upper back. Beautiful. That's it, looking good. Keep working on this one. Take a decent bite out the band, pulling it down, keeping that tension, letting the band work you as you extend the band. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, take that side bend in 2, 1. Take that side bend exercise, head up, back straight, working in the frontal plane, hips forward, toes forward, really putting some tension on the core, letting gravity do the work, and then pushing up from the side. Keep that tension above your head, really work the core on this one. Great value exercise, let gravity do the work, let the arm drop down below the knee and then push up from the side, working that core all the way, keep the tension on the band at the top, looking good. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up is squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one, overhead squats. Nice tension on the band, dropping down, driving the ground away. Sumo squat position. So knees and toes are 45-degree angle rather than straight ahead. Dropping down, driving up. Trying to get your posterior down below the level of your knees, straight down and straight up. Different variation where you actually stood inside the band itself or just holding the band by your chest, which is an alternative for the squats. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. And number 10, front raise in 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, I'm still on the band, feet hip width apart, straight arm pull up to the front, but notice that my wrists are neutral and my thumbs are uppermost. So my palms are facing each other as I pull up. Go on, keep working, last exercise, keep pushing, head up, back straight. Big, strong lift on the front, working the chest, working the core, working the arms. Wonderful. Last 5 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done everybody, job done. How about rolling straight on to routine B?